Howdy folks, welcome back, it's me Impulse and I'm bringing you some World of Tanks gameplay. Hope you enjoy this gameplay. In the background is my Tiger one, and yes, I have given you a video before of me getting a mastery gameplay, or as they call it, an ace tanker on the Tiger one, but this is a little bit different. I do a lot better this time. I get 4k in damage, over 4k in damage, yet we still lose the game. So I hope you enjoy this game. This Tiger one driver in front of me who shoot you for no damn apparent reason is an idiot. He also decides to slam his brakes on right in front of me in a minute because he thinks I'm following him. I'm not. I'm trying to get ahead of him, but I can't because he's a knob. Right, as I said in my previous video, I was going to let you know exactly what's going on with my CPU, and more than anything, it's on its way out. Yep. Let's give you a little information about the AMD CPU if you don't know this. AMD's is not quite, it's not like Intel where you've got the the i7 49K. It's just off my head, right? That one there is a 4-core with hyper-threading, which makes it 8 cores. With AMD, it's slightly different. Like I got a 6-core one, but you take consideration their flagship, which is the 8350 higher. They've got 8 cores, but what it is, every core they have in the CPU has two cores in it. So it's one main core with 2 cores in it, or what you call subcores. Those subcores are the that's what makes up your 8 cores. If you have 4 main cores, you've got 8 cores because you've got 2 sub-processing cores in there. I have an FX 6300, so it means I have 6 cores. However, mine is a bulldozer chipset. The 6350, the 8350, the 8370 and higher are all pile drivers, which are a lot better. The bulldozer, yes, they are good. However, they do have one slight flaw, which I have now discovered, is if one of your processors plays up, the other one on the same core stops working as well. So in theory, you lose a core. And that's what's happening to me at the moment. I was playing Battlefield with Blues and Twos, Battlefield 4 last week, and I was on Gull Muddy, a map where I can normally hit 60 frames minimum, normally hit the maximum of 75. That's with anti-aliasing turned off and on ultra settings as well, I will add. I was getting 24 frames per second, and I thought, what the hell is going on here? And what's happening is because that one of the processors is playing up, which means it makes the whole core shut down, stop working, so it means the other 2 cores, 4 cores, it's hard to explain it, all the other 4 cores take on the workload, which means it bottlenecks, which drops frame rate. At the same time, it raises temperature up very quickly, so it has to throttle back just to get the temperature into manageable position and also be able to handle the data and the information. Once again, causes frame rate issues, and that's what happened. And so at the moment, I am stuck because my CPU is on its way out. I have been Googling it, and they have literally said this is a sign that your CPU is on its way out. However, if it was a pile driver CPU, which is a 6350 or an 8350 or an 8370, it's slightly different because it doesn't have that problem. Because if one of the sub-processors go funny, the rest of the you can still use the rest of the cores. They will pick up the slack. However, with bulldozer, it doesn't work. If one of those cores goes down, the other one next to it has to go down as well because they can't work without them together. I don't know how the hell they managed to do a CPU like that, but they did. So that's annoying. But I'm now, as I said, looking into a CPU. As you know, I've been quite interested in the 8370 lately due to the fact of the Wraith cooler. I quite like the fact I like the look of the Wraith cooler because it's a bigger, well, to be honest, the cooler they send you at the moment, well, on the 6300, the Wraith cooler is 3 times the size. You can imagine it, 3 times the size. And it makes it a lot cooler because it's a bigger fan, so it makes less noise as well. And they have done tests with this CPU with 8370 on stock configuration, which is 4Hz with a turbo of 4.3. And they've done Prime 95 for about 3 hours, and it kept it under 60 Celsius. Fantastic! Yeah, and the noise level was absolutely brilliant. You know, it was about 3 times noise level was about 3 times quieter than it was with the original stock cooler. So I thought, oh, brilliant. So I thought, right, okay, I'm quite interested in that. However, I managed to find myself an 8350 with the same cooler. Yeah, that's the Wraith cooler. And do you know what the difference between an 8350 and an 8370 is? Nothing. Well, there is one slight difference. Yeah, they're both exactly the same CPU, they're both exactly same architecture, exactly the same stock clock, except for the turbo. The 8350 has a 4.2. The 8370 has a 4.3. Why would I want to pay an extra £15 for a 0.1 on the turbo? I could do that overclocking it myself. So why would I want to do that? It's weird, isn't it? Oh, I missed that shot. So I'm definitely thinking of going for the 8350 with the Wraith cooler. I was thinking of going for a 6350, but what is the point when a 6350 is a 125 watt CPU and the 8350 is also a 125 watt CPU? Wouldn't it be better just go for an Echo? And to be honest, Echo will help me out on the rendering as well. So I'm definitely thinking I'm going to stick with the Echo. That's an E25. That's normally an accurate gun, and he's not even shooting my turret. He needs to shoot my turret, you stupid plonker, and he missed again. He's going to die. But I will leave the link of the coolers in the description because I want to know what you think, which one you would go for. But I already told them we were going for the 8350. As I said, £15 difference in price, and to have just a 0.1 hertz on the turbo, I don't think it's worth that. So I'm definitely going to stick with the 8350. Yeah, so that's the one I'm looking at is £152 with 99p. If you're in the UK, you understand exactly what I mean. If you're in Europe, I'm not quite sure what it's in euros, and I'm not sure what it's going to be in dollars, but that's what it is in my country. And compared to £67, £167.99 for the 8370. So in day, I'm thinking, let's stick to the 8350. Yeah, same CPU, just different on the stock configuration. It's different on the turbo part. Right, come towards the end of this game now, and look at that little bastard tank destroyer. If he hadn't tracked me, I might have been able to win this game. Might have been. Notice I said might, because I wouldn't been able to get there and reset the cap by shooting the KV-85. However, because he shot my tracks, he stopped me just long enough for them to cap, because as I get there, just before I get there, it caps out, which is a shame because I could have got there. If I got there sooner, it would have been absolutely brilliant. I might have been able to win the game, as I said. However, it's not working out that well. Damn. So let me know which one you would go for, guys. I would honestly like to know your opinion on this, but I'm going to stick with, as I said, with the 8350 because that's the one I want to go for. I need an 8-core because it helps on rendering as well. As you can see, it's a master's gameplay. Really fantastic gameplay. Hit over 4,000 damage. I even got a steel wall, high caliber, top gun. I just couldn't win the match. It was just unlucky this time. But this was one of my best games in this tank so far. However, I don't see there I'm top of my team. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to be kept up for more videos, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, it's me, Impulse, signing off. Don't forget to check out TANGO-ECHO-ALPHA'S and Bluez and 2's channel. And I'll catch you all very soon. Bye for now.